waistband, which is better than what we have. Oh, the quest givers came here. A new enemy, have you collected the insignia? Good work, this will make it very clear how Garrosh is going to deal with failure. It would seem that the Dark Shaman experiments drove Gordoroth insane. Hopefully we've seen the last of this.
Blood and thunder.
That's all that survived. I don't know who these Dark Shaman are working for, but they're going to pay for this.
Strength.
Well, we're done. That didn't take long at all.
Yeah.
Competition schmompetition is... I can't believe they would stoop so low. Did you get my blueprints back? Thanks for recovering my blueprints. Now I can work on the Silver Bullet XA31. Can continue. 831. Not bad. You're back. Do you have the samophlenge? This is interesting. Yes. The device this complex is best analyzed by a team of skilled engineers in a clean room, painstakingly reverse engineering each component in a controlled environment. But who has that kind of time? Let's just fire this thing up and see what it does. That's the samophlenge, and it exploded. Well, that didn't go as expected. I think I busted it. No need to panic though. Do me a favor and walk this across the way to Brack here in the camp. He'll bang this sucker back into shape real quick.
Glad I could help.
He wrecked it. Talking about the shredder. Spartavel mutters angrily to himself before continuing. Hopefully we'll be able to get something of value from the wrecked shredder prototype. My business depends on it. I'll start tearing that sucker apart and we'll see what makes it tick. Oh, and let me give you something for your trouble too.
Go get him, champ.
Our dungeon pants are still better.
Quickly.
Did you say samophlenge? Spartavel scored a samophlenge. Let me see that thing. Yeah, we can get this working. Yeah, no problem. Just hand me that huge mallet. I think I really...
On your way.
Oh. We just need to knock the centrifugal rotary ball clutch back into alignment. Easy. Poof. Billowing clouds of white smoke. Is that by design?
What?
I really think I put my foot into that one. It looks like I might have knocked one of the load-bearing fluxors into the spokes of the deregulator gear. We can fix this, easy. I know an expert on triple expansion piston drives who would love to get her hands on a samophlenge. Take the broken samophlenge to Winnie Bolt Bucket, just south of Morshaunt Rampart. She'll patch her right up. Hey, no need to walk. This gives me the perfect opportunity to test my personal people porter device.
Hit the road. Makes sense. Go,
Oh, he teleports
go.
us once we're ready.
Smart
Snuzzleplot
mouth,
said. You saw the sludge being dumped straight into the lake? We wouldn't be surprised if the sludge bead were a product of Venture Co.'s carelessness. Neither of these are better, so the one that will sell for the most, the fast. Good riddance, those filthy pests are more trouble than they're worth.
Get lost, will ya?
That's it. I guess we use the teleporter now.
Go.
Lol. So he teleported us, but we ended up way in the sky. Brogor says, while we cast our eyes towards the Cataclysm, who watches our backs, while our leaders take up arms against Deathwing, their burning blade plots our downfall. Even as we speak, they are gathering recruits and supplies at the farm to the southwest. I care not to meet death at the hands of the Burning Legion. It's time we take matters into our own hands. Will you help me keep the vigil? Go and slaughter their ranks before it's too late.
May your blades never dull.
Time is money,
I'm very busy with my work, rogue. Unless you have something for me, I'd be best you moved along. Oh, what's this? A samophlenge, you say? What's a samophlenge? Ah, but look at the way it moves when you handle it. And then there's the sound of intricate gears inside. Oh my, I want to fix it and see what it does, don't you? Level 23. I want to fix the samophlenge, but to do that I'm going to need some supplies. I ran out of 17.5 Gauge Nugget slugs and I'm going to need a bunch of those for the work ahead. Unfortunately, the closest place to get them is the Burning Blade farm to the southwest. The place will be heavily guarded, so be careful. But the samophlenge might be worth the risk. Search the tool buckets and then return to me when you've gathered enough nugget slugs.
Be careful out there.
Oh, nugget slugs. If we put it up to 3 combo points before Rupture appears, we can make it so we can use Garrote before Rupture. Let's see what that does. So many nugget slugs. Already done. Harpy.
What do you need?
Thank you, this old orc will sleep more safely at night.
Be safe.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you have the nugget slugs? I've been eyeing this samophlenge and I can't wait to tinker with it. Great, you got them, now I can get to work. Well, that didn't work. It exploded. While that didn't work, the structural integrity of the samophlenge is an all-time low. I could add some more dials to try and fix it, but that might make things even worse. Look what I discovered when I blocked the release valve and blew the cover off the differential casing though. The personal stamp of Boss Copperplug. Take this back to Sputter Valve and tell him to find this Copperplug genius. When you're done here, just talk with me and I'll send you back using Brack's teleporter.
Keep it real.
Oh, that's nice.
What's up?
Bam.
Well, spit it out.
Is that my samophlenge? I don't even recognize it. Winnicky said what? Copperplug? Boss Copperplug? Oh no, this might be tricky. Back when I was in the Tinker Unit, Boss Copperplug was the best engineer we had. He defected to the venture company shortly before I left and took his greatest techniques with him. He hoarded his secrets, doling out bits and pieces of knowledge to his trusted inner circle. If he built the samophlenge, then he's probably got the manual. Last I heard, he was operating right here out of the Boulder Lode mine to the northeast. Get the manual from him and collect the pages from his followers.
Be careful out there. Don't waste my time.
Hey Pandaren, you interested in treasure? I knew he would get your attention. Word from the river dock is that there's miners in the venture company's Boulder Lode mine just northeast of here discovered an emerald the size of your fist. I knew a few buyers would be interested in getting their hands on something like that, and I'd be willing to get half and half on its sale. You in?
Move it!
There you go. Paid. Oh, I still need a manual cover. There we go, cover in 5 pages. Now we just need that emerald. Fine.
Go!
If only we knew which one of the miners had found the emerald, it'd be a walk in the park. Look at the size of that thing, we're going to be rich. Let's see, according to the rates I'm seeing on gems going into the undermine, I should be able to figure out your cut. 50%, don't worry. Now let's see, I think they should be about right. Pleasure doing business with you. Somehow I think we're getting scammed.
What's up?
Do you find copper plug? You found it! Wow, it's over 600 pages, only 30 of which are intentionally left blank. Let's see, chapter 3. Backsplicing the reverse crankshaft flywheel pulley. Interesting. Chapter 7. Valve timing for the high pressure expansion condenser. This stuff is great, and I don't even know what this thing does. Here, have some of my old tools. Let's fire this up for one last time.
Keep your ear.
And it exploded.
I ain't getting paid to chat.
working samophlenge, throttle it up, max power. Seems like there's kind of a sync issue going on. Yeah.
Yo.
Looks like your work here is done. You'd better head back to the crossroads. Luckily for you, my Silver Bullet X831 prototype is finished and she's ready for a test drive. What do you say you do me one last favor and take her for a little spin? One of my assistants will accompany you. Your sweet, sweet ride is waiting on the platform behind me. Just hop on when you're ready.
Keep it real.
Alrighty then. Wow, I can't believe Sputtervalve actually let me drive this baby. Have I mentioned this is my first time flying? Don't worry though, I have everything under control.
I've seen you around here before.
Yeah, that doesn't make me very confident. Oh man, look at that amazing view. Are those lions? Oops, almost let go of the steering wheel. Wait until the guys back home find out about this. This is so totally geared out. My dream is to be as brilliant as Sputtervalve someday. You should see his design for the two-wheeled tricycle. Well, here we are, back at the crossroads, safe and sound. Hold on, engine stalled. Whoa, what's going on? Oh no, this can't be happening. This wasn't part of the travel plan. Ah, looks like it's taking an unexpected detour. Hold on tight. Nothing's working. I can't stop it. We're in for a crash landing. Bam. No, Sputtervalve's going to kill me. Sai, you better find your own transportation from here. I have to pick up the pieces and start a long way back to the camp.
Strength and honor.
I thought you were goner. Glad you see you're still in one piece. An emergency hatchet. Well, it's not better than my bachelor's dagger, but we might be able to swap it out for my stiletto. It is a hatchet though. Will that still allow us to do our skill? Doesn't complain. Since you're here, Rogue, perhaps you can help me with a small problem. The blasted harpies have been ravaging our caravan supplies for too long. It's time we slit a few of their throats and diminish their numbers. The most devastating attack will destroy a good section of their lower chain of command, and we can work our way to the top. Take out witch-wing harpies of any kind in the northwest and bring me 6 witch-wing talons. That should be a good start. Harpy lieutenants. The only way to stop the Harpy raiders is to destroy their chain of command. The Harpies are led by fearless lieutenants, witch-wing slayers. If the slayers fall, the rest will follow. Go to the dry hills and cut down the witch-wing slayers. Make sure they die painfully. We want these Harpy wenches to know the idiocy of picking fights with the Horde.
Farewell.
can I pay for your sister's death? You're literally the first harpy I ever killed.